Well, my boyfriend and I were out for a scooter ride on our day off. We got separated, and I didn't know where we were going. I took my focus off what I was doing to find him, and next thing I know, boom, I'm laying in the road. It was a lot more severe than I thought it was going to be, and the rehabilitation was more intense than I thought. I remember one day in the rehab center, I just started to cry because I realized for the first time was able to turn off the light switch in the bathroom. You take so many things for granted, you don't realize it until all of a sudden you can't do them anymore. I couldn't maneuver around my house well because it's a little house. The wheelchair didn't maneuver well. I couldn't cook for myself. And that was really very different for me. I'm not used to that. So it was a tough transition.
When you have a patient like Vanessa who has been through trauma and through their recovery, there are ups and downs, there's setbacks. And there are times when you really just have to be there for them and be that sounding board and let them know that they can do it, that they can push. Even when it came time that Vanessa had done really well with her in-home therapies, there was a time when we had to transition her to outpatient. She met that goal and looked forward to it. But she also did emotionally struggle because there were times when she felt like she couldn't do it.
Some days I would say, Anita, I'm having a pity party today. I'm not having a good day. I don't want to be here. She'd get me back on the road to recovery again and get me off that pity party. And she just was so vital in my recovery. My doctors took care of my body, but Anita took care of me.
In working with CareCentrix, having access to that network of providers, it allows me to do what I need to do to get the services for the patient that they need to help them recover.
I lived for the therapy because I knew that was the only way I was going to get me back to me. This whole group of people just came together and it all worked. Heaven forbid it should happen to me again. But if I were ever in a situation like this again, I would want all those people that provided the equipment and the support and coordinated physical therapists in my home and coordinated the nurses to come and check on me that did all of that. Oh, I wouldn't want to be without that. I don't think I could have recovered as well as I did without that help.
Knowing that you've made a difference in someone's life and you've got them back to doing what they love to do is the greatest reward that there ever is.
In some ways, I think Anita saved my life.
Just knowing that I kept her going is priceless.